What in the name of T. Boone Pickens has happened to Oklahoma State football? After dropping all the way down to a 7-6 record last season, the Cowboys have begun 2023 a very unimpressive 2-1 and just got beat in Stillwater 33-7 by South Alabama last week as a 7-point favorite. Now, the Pokes are 3.5-point underdogs this week at an Iowa State team that's off back-to-back losses. One of them to my alma mater, Ohio University. Stay tuned. I'm going to have a free winner for you on this battle of struggling Big 12 teams in just a minute. Per the WagerTalk.com odds screen, this number opened Iowa State as a 2.5-point favorite. So bettors are on the chalk with the number up to minus 3.5. The total sits at 36.5. That may be the lowest over-under we've seen for any college football game this season. Why is the number so low? Well, for starters, Oklahoma State and Iowa State are a combined 6-0 to the under so far. None of either's games have exceeded 42 total points. And there's been a real consistency with the number of total points scored in Oklahoma State games, guys. 40, 42, and 40. Of course, all of those games would have gone over this week's number. Iowa State games, though, they've seen just 39, 33, and 17 total points scored. Both of these teams could manage only 7 points in losses over the weekend. I already mentioned Oklahoma State going down at home at the hands of South Alabama. Well, Iowa State, they go to Athens, Ohio. Talked about this as well. They lose 10-7 was the final score. That lone Cyclones score, a touchdown with just over 4 minutes to go in the game. Note, earlier in the fourth quarter, it appeared Iowa State should have gotten a field goal, but it was ruled no good by officials in a bit of a controversial call. It was the second missed field goal of the game for Iowa State. It was also the second consecutive game for the Cyclones where they were kept out of the end zone for the first 3 quarters, so they're having all sorts of trouble offensively. 2 weeks ago, they lose to rival Iowa 20-13. Now, hoping to avoid 3 straight losses, Iowa State can at least take solace in the fact their defense has allowed just 2 touchdowns over the last 2 games. Note the difference against Iowa ended up being the Hawkeyes defense returning an interception for a TD. Now, we know why Iowa State is struggling offensively to open the year. A betting scandal resulted in quarterback Hunter Deckers getting suspended. New starter Rocco Becht simply has not been very good. Didn't help matters. He was among the Cyclones affected by food poisoning heading into that game versus Ohio. As for Oklahoma State, down 23-0 at half to South Alabama. Again, that was at home. Quarterback here has been simply atrocious, the play that we've seen from 3 different single signal callers. Mike Gundy's juggling a lot of different guys in and out of his lineup, one of them being his son, but it doesn't matter who he goes with. That Oklahoma State passing attack is just no good, and it has resulted in very few points, and there's a lot of questions in Stillwater right now. The Cowboys have won 9 of 11 against Iowa State, though, going 7-3-1 against the number. That includes a 20-14 victory in Stillwater last season. It was their only Big 12 win in the final 5 games last season. Overall, this once proud program has dropped 7 of 11 games since starting out 2022 with the perfect 5-0 straight-up record. Still early in the week, but quite frankly, I don't think I want to play either of these 2 sides on Saturday, so how about that low total? Given what we've seen from the 2 moribund offenses, I do believe under is the way to go. This should be first 1 to 20. There's no guarantee either team will even get to 20, in my opinion. Who do you like in this Big 12 matchup? Be sure to let me know down in the comments section, and while you're at it, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, smash that like button. I've got a special offer currently running at Wager Talk right now where you can get all of my plays for 3 days for only $55. Over the weekend, it's a great time to take advantage of that deal because you get every Saturday college football winner, every Sunday NFL winner. If you can also get the Monday Night Football winner as well. I enter this Monday on a 14-5 all sports run, including 7-1 in the NFL and a monster 5% win in college with Florida beating Tennessee outright. To get the deal for $55, just make sure you use the coupon code POWER3, that's POWER, number 3, at checkout, and away we will go. And one more note, if you want to be alerted with any of our betting content, go ahead and subscribe to the Wager Talk YouTube channel. We release betting picks and predictions for every sport you could think of each and every single day. Now, if you're interested in more trends, game breakdowns, and picks, go ahead and check out this next game preview.